welcome back to my return to fitness from COVID. Now this week my goal is quite simple, is to accrue fitness faster than I can accrue fatigue. I'm going to be really busy on the bike this week. First of all, got the Tour de Zwift rides. I'm doing all three distances of the Tour de Zwift, so they're long, standard and shorter rides. I'm doing 2 of these back to fitness workouts a week. I've got club rides that are now, with the lockdown, being organised through Zwift. And with the turnaround for 3 rides on the Tour de Zwift every 5 days, a minimum of 3, maybe even up to a maximum of 6 tour rides in a week. 2 workouts, plus my club ride. Just basically getting through this week. It was originally supposed to be pushing that extra bit. I've been checking on my power curve on Strava recently. I'm about 6 to 12%, depending on what area I'm looking in, off my best for last year, and I know it's going to be longer to earn those last couple of percentages than it was to come back from COVID over the last 2 weeks. So like I said, I've got my no nonsense workout tonight, 36 minutes. The main thing is 3 times 6 minutes, zone 3, which I think is exactly what I need tonight. It's something I have been struggling with over the last couple of weeks. You know, getting used to riding long distances in zones 1 and 2. And I can do the short minute or so efforts in zones 4 and 5. I struggle with zone 3. Okay, so that's the first effort done. That was fine. A bit worried of how much that heart rate crept up by. So I got 2 minutes off. Throw another 6 minutes on. Another 2 off. Another 6 on. That's it. I think my heart rate's rising steeper for this final block. So my next ride was stage 2 of the Tour de Zwift. It was the climb in Innsbruck. I've done this climb quite a few times, so I knew what I was getting into, and I just sort of rode it at a tempo. Wasn't too fussed about people getting away from me. I just wanted to hold a nice steady pace. Came down the hill with a group, and again I wanted to try to see if I could finish in the top 10%, and on the flat I just managed to put down a bit more power than the group I was with. The next day I did the longer ride, which was around the UCI course in Richmond. Again, I'm quite familiar with that one. I know about the first 10k of the 16k loop is fairly flat before a couple of hills at the end. Again, I was just riding tempo, but I put a little effort in here to try and bridge between 2 groups, mainly because I didn't want to make it look like I was going for the sprint back there. So once I'd gone faster than the group I was in, I sort of had to commit to it. But I made it back on, which I was pretty pleased with. I was also pleased with, at the end of the ride, how well I managed to climb this KOM. Not quite my fastest, but still improving after COVID. And again, just put a little effort in at the end there. The next day I did the up and down workout from the Back to Fitness training plan. It was, as it says, up and down. It was a ramp up a ramp down and then another ramp up. I found these pretty manageable and was able to keep it up for the last one as well. Okay, so the standard ride for stage 3 was up Alpe to Zwift. It's one I'd done quite a few times before I got COVID, and it's a climb that you can pace yourself on. The gradient doesn't change that much throughout the climb, so you can pace it from the bottom for probably about an hour. I was looking to do it in just under an hour. And I was quite pleased. I got my second fastest time up there, quite a bit slower than my fastest time. Considering I think I still had something left at the end, I was fairly pleased with that. And again, I finished within the top 10% of the ride, so I was really pleased with that. So like last Saturday, I hold the meetups for my club's virtual weekend rides, and we just went around the Everything Bagel Loop in New York, which was hillier than I was expecting. I was hoping for something a bit more chill than some virtual climbs in New York, but the benefit of it being a meetup, it could be a world that wasn't open or only open to meetups, and we all managed to pick up a jersey of some sort, so I think that's the only time I'm going to get polka dots. So on Sunday I did the stage 3 shorter ride, which was the Epic KOM in Watopia. If you've seen the festive challenge where I had to find the mountain goat, which is at the top of the Epic KOM, that's where I sort of really discovered that there was something wrong with me before I was diagnosed with COVID. So I was feeling good here, just wanted to put in a bit of a dig just to see how I was feeling and how everyone else was feeling. I knew they'd distanced me on the climb, so I just fancied having a bit of a go here, nothing too serious. But the climb, I wasn't quite sure how to pace it, because as well as the Epic KOM, it has the climb to the radio tower as well. But I had something still left, like the last climb, so maybe I'm underestimating myself a little bit, but I still had a bit at the end here. And then it was the descent back down the mountain, and again I found myself in a group to work with. This one rider went off the front. I didn't want him to get away, so I followed him and sat on his wheel. I wasn't going to do any work. And then as we hit this little rise, I just thought I'd attack him and try and go the distance from just over 2k out, which I managed to do. So thanks for watching my third week of my COVID comeback, halfway through the series now. If you want to catch up with the videos we've released, they're on screen now. And don't forget to click subscribe and the bell icon to be notified when episode 4 comes out.